that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Walker. Wright is out there with Silk. Then there's Murray. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Walker's shot is off. Lee kicks to SGA. Lee sets a screen for SGA. Right side, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Turner finds Murray. Pass to Walker. 5 to shoot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The inside. Working on Walker. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ryan passes to Wright. Here's Silk, covered by Lee. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Silk.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Lee outside. Shoots over Walker. No good from Lee. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wright outside. Pass to Silk. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Shoots from the baseline. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Here's Lee. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to SGA. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss. Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that door.
Back to Lee. Launches it. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Wright with it. Now SGA defending. Murray, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Screen by Lee. From deep, SGA. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williams gets the lead. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Kings leading now by 6. Here's Walker. Lee with the block. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Dort misses. The Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Silk. Right against SGA. And Wright kicks to Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
Great job on the closeout and taking away a good shooter.
Lee gets the bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Walker. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Murray, the pass to Wright. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. And now that's 11 points for Silk.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Lee outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, and he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And, Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
The shot by Silk, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And the jump by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Wright. He has yet to score. Walker against Lee. Right side, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. That's good. And SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one. Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Silk. Turner passes to Bryant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Silk's got 14 points for the game. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Williams. SGA against Wright. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the lead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And Dort gets it to go.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Silk. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Dort. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now here's Lee. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Silk, defended by Dort. SGA against Wright. There's Walker with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Dort kicks to Williams. Kept alive. Outside for SGA. The second chance effort. That one also missed for him. Just like the other 3 attempts this game. Pass to Wright. Walker looking for an opening. Here's Silk from downtown. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense. Hopefully, Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Mitchell comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Sacramento also making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Keegan Murray. Monk comes in for Silk. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Wright. Mitchell against Hunter. Mitchell passes to SGA. 2 minutes. Their turnaround jumper. Walker with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here's Monk. And Walker kicks to Monk. Offline with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This shot by Mitchell, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Walker the pass to Westbrook. Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Walker.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Monk. For 3, Hunter. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Turner with the steal. Here's Monk. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's SGA penetrating. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
And there's the drive. Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really had the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level of superstar in this league. He is relentless.
That one misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Walker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Silk. He goes out there with Wright. Then there's Hunter.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bryan. Williams against Wright. Steps back and fires. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, Williams is a guy you can count on offensively. He is always looking for opportunities to score.
Here's Bryan. Oh, good with the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And it's Silk with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. Monk kicks to Wright. Back to Monk. Out to the right wing. Bryant running from the wing. Silk's got 4 this quarter.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of this game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams inside. Covered by Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
The first one falls. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work on it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Monk outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound that last one here tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Mitchell. Fires it up. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Here's Hartenstein. Still yet to score. Joe finds Hartenstein. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooting.
Thunder have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Williams against Monk. Wright looking around. Pass to Silk. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Joe Cool.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Here's Silk. 24 points for him. Monk dishes to Wright. Pass to Silk. No good. That would have tied it. The Thunder lead by 3. Here's Joe. Takes it off the glass. Joe's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for Jalen Williams. Lee comes in for Alex Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander sub in for Mitchell. Walker against Holmgren. Left side Walker. Pass to Silk. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Over to the left wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 to shoot. There's Lee with the 3. Good on the triple. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Holmgren with the steal. Outside SGA. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over right, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Sacramento, trailing here by 8. Turner against Hartenstein. To Wright. Here's Bryant. Misses the 3.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Lee passes to Hartenstein. The inside. Mariano, just 4 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Silk to end the cold streak. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Can also block just about every shot in his vicinity. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Lee outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A season ago. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Silk. For the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Silk's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Dort kicks to Holmgren. And here's Lee. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside for Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Murray's got it back down to single digits for the Kings. pass to Lee. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to SGA. Outside Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Right against SGA. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Right against Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner passes to Bryant. Thunder with the rebound. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Holmgren looking around. Back to Lee. Outside, Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 9 points.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Right to pass to Turner. On the wing, Walker. Here's Silk. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Right outside. With some art, Walker. Some solid defense there from SGA. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall, and Coach, your defense has been on point. What have you been seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought early we were pretty well-intentioned, and we just weren't in a great rhythm, but it wasn't out of lack of trying. And then we were really active. I thought we really helped one another. We were really aggressive on the ball, made them feel our pressure.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping the claw, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith.
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Sacramento Kings.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Silk.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The Kings trail by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams is out there with Lee, and it's Holmgren in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Walker with the screen for Wright. Back to Walker. Lee with the steal. Outside, Dort. Back to Lee. And he drives in. Outside for SGA. Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bryan. It's in the tray. Silk's got the first bucket of the third here for Sacramento.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Door the screen on Walker. No good from Lee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Outside Turner. Pass to Silk. A three-pointer off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And stolen by Wright. High, arcing shot. Here's Silk. He has 30. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Wright. Oh, rejection by Hayden.
Well, that is the long arm of the law right there. Hayden, an exceptional rim protector.
The Thunder lead by 10. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 8 points.
Williams is one of the most dynamic players we have in this league. That time really showing you his handle.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here comes your Thunder Girl.
So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. Right against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lee outside. Outside, Dort. Back to Lee. The tray. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Silk's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
For 3, Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, trying to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Walker. over Lee. Walker's shot is off.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Silk. 33 points for him. It's good. Silk's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for Sacramento. Williams looking over the floor. It's tipped. And Walker with a clear pass. And Walker throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Back to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Right outside. Outside Turner. And that one is good. Turner's got 7 points.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Mitchell outside. Lee outside. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for 2. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Kings trail by 6. And Wright kicks to Murray. Turner passes to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Thunder have gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Again, the Thunder score. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Murray, the pass to Bryant. And Wright kicks to Murray. The ball over here by the Kings. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Williams. Back to Lee. To the paint. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Back at 6. Looking to get it going. Again, Oklahoma City.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Here's Holmgren from the arc. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Pass to Wright. Here's Silk for the tie. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And a deep 3 from Julian. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Thunder. 4th, the Kings.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Lee. And it's Isaiah Joe in for SGA. And a change for Sacramento. Hunter's checked in. Hits the three-point shot. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
The consistency Williams has developed from deep is a critical part of his game. You can't let him get that open. Right.
Doesn't go for it. Good D by Mitchell. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Williams.
Hey, you, right here.
That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Right, the pass to Walker. Right outside. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. They double team Walker. Pass to Silk. Carries it from 3-point range. Silk's got 44.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until his feet are set.
That's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Bryan. Bucket is good. Silk's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Here's Mitchell. Over in the corner, Williams. There's the 3. And Silk with the rebound. Silk's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Wright for the lead. Walker in the post. He's started by Williams. Shot clock at 6. 8 away. Walker's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. From past the arc. Howard grabs the miss. And Sacramento has possession. Here's Silk. And here is Wright. Inside, here's Bryan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Silk's got 48.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Down low, here's Hartenstein. And they're down by Hartenstein.
That is a tough bucket by Hartenstein, able to battle through that contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Murray's checked in for Sacramento.
What's up?
Russell Westbrook comes in for Wright.
At the line for your Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. And finish off Greg Williams.
Yeah, well, this is exactly why you let Williams run pick and roll as much as he does. He is able to generate a look for himself by reading the defense.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Walker. Murray outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. You've got Malik Monk. Hunter is out there with Silk. And there's the prodigy. To the left side wing. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Lee. Six to shoot. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Silk. Pass to right. And here is Monk. Out left to the wing. Lee with the steal. Mitchell outside. How good on the 3. The Kings leading. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Right against SGA. Out for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, and the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
The team shooting reasonably well, 45%. Caruso against Monk. Here's Bryant. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Mitchell outside. Pass to SGA. Now Lee, guarded by Wright. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shot clock at 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Silk, defended by Caruso. Here's Bryan. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Lee. For 3, Mitchell. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots, and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
And he makes the first. And the Kings making a change here. Walker's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Bryant. Walker in the post. He's against Lee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Kings, Walker. 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
First one drops. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Ball's not loose. Pass to Wright. Here's Silk, defended by Caruso. And the basket by Silk.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Lee passes to Hartenstein. Now SGA. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. Walker in the post. Covered by Lee. Shot's good by Walker.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lee against Walker. On the wing, Lee. Hartenstein with the screen for Lee. Over Walker. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Here's Walker again, Sacramento.
But not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
They set the screen. Lee outside. And Sacramento with the rebound. And finished off by Walker.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure. And the ball will go against the punch. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. No good that time. Kings leading now by 4. Playing everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Some nice ball over here by the Kings. And that one's good. Hunter.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively. Really lacking intensity.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lee. Back to SGA. Right against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Walker. Back to Wright. Here's Silk. And the Kings check on 2 more. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Shot clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
With the end one.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
One shot.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely, it changed everything for his approach.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Murray scanning the floor. 5 to shoot.
On defense, Dort has great instincts, helping him stay on top of the shooter.
On the wing lead, he's covered by Murray. That one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Williams.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Walker. Good D by Lee.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bryant connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Walker, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 16th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Walker against Lee. Can't get it.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Lee with the steal. Now, here's Dort. Defense is right there. Here's Holmgren. He slams it in.
No moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here's Silk. Outside Turner. Takes the 3. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last minute tying in for 2nd in most threes in the game.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting to Sacramento. Walker at the line for 2.
That's the first that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 9-point ball game. Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
15-5. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Holmgren hits them both. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Sacramento. Here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Good. Another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Right against SGA. Lee outside. Wrestlers a 3. Cleared away by Turner.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Sacramento.
What an effort in a transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Silk.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And the shot goes in. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Silk.